We are under the light. Marcus Stroman will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
Wow. Only the second pitch of the game tonight, and that's called a ball? This looks like it could be very good for the hitters tonight.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He's hitting over 350 in road games coming into this one, and it just seems like he comes ready to play. Maybe he really likes sleeping in hotels, or maybe he thrives off taking it to the home crowd. But whatever it is, it's working this year.
Marcell Ozuna comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Weekly hit to third. Reined in. Throw gets him 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Out in front of it, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the man.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Braves. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits. Allowed 9 hits in his last start. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one if his team expects to win.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, look at the dive. It's in time. Now in the box, Miguel Cabrera. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So here's Jeff McNeil. Scooped up over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's 0 for 5. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. On the year, Acuna hits a little over the 270 mark. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. Oh, had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
throw is up the line as it gets away. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Acuna on second. Flowers on at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2, and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. 2 left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next for the Mets, Wilson Ramos, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, Dero. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split and 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or 2.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
Second baseman.
Here's Jed Lowry now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Oh, and this deflects right off him. The tag gets 1. On to first, and they get them both. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. A ball and no strikes. Well, New York Mets fandom has really been taken to another level by that group decked out in orange in right center field. They got their name from the 7-line subway train that serves Citi Field, and it's become quite a big deal here in Queens.
No, Matt, they really go all out in support of this Mets team, and it's sort of become a movement amongst fans here in New York.
Yeah, it's a well-organized group, believe it or not, that holds several events throughout the year. They even take their act on the road to visiting ballparks a couple of times each season. It's been really great for the Mets organization. Full count now, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
The third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Harold Castro stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
In now, Marcus Stroman. As he'll take a look at ball one. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Hit out towards second. Albies brings it in, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Now batting, Mike Soroka. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The pitcher, number 40.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. There to make the catch is McNeil, and there's one away.
The batter, number 1.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He checks his swing. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Rusty Valentine. Ball 1. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So striding forward now, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. 1-1. 2 balls and a strike.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. Back to the top of the order now, and up next will be the shortstop, Amed Rosario.
Not shortstop.
Popped up, and this is taken in for out number 1. So 1 man gone for the Mets in the third, and up next the center fielder Jake Marisnick. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Too high.
Pops this one up. Freeman in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. High and deep down the left field line, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Leading off to the plate.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ready.
Hit back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Here's the 1-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in for the Braves, Tyler Flowers. He singled his last time up. Strike one to start the at-bat. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch-out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Tyler Flowers is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Swing and a liner. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. One left for Atlanta. On to the bottom of the... Next up for New York, Jeff McNeil. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
A bouncer up the middle, and this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Line drive to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. And Lowry swings and misses, and he's down on strikes for route number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Albies picks it up. He'll go to the bag for 1. Relay to Freddie. Double play. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Sends that one out of play for strike one. One out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Number 40, Mike.
Stepping into the box, Mike Soroka. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
The pitcher.
Stepping in, Marcus Stroman. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Marcus Stroman becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
He's got to hurry. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is new innings.
Off the plate. The second baseman, Aldi.
Here's the first pitch to him. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder, number 20.
Into the box, Marcell Ozuna. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Too low, 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
the first baseman, number 5.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And that misses, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Duvall has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, the
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Jeff McNeil waits on deck. That one's in there. 3-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Comes back with a good slider there, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And Cabrera watches it miss, so he'll head to first with a base on balls. Digging in now, Jeff McNeil, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hit well on the ground to first. Culberson relay to Freddie, double play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Tyler Flowers. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. 0-1 the count. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Adam Duvall. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a ball 1-0. And a changeup runs in on him, and he's got a duck out of the way.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So striding in, Austin Riley. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Last half of the seventh here, and next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2. Line drive to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Ender Inciarte is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Number 11.
Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
The right fielder, number 30.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto. In the dirt here. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Lays off the slider that time, 2-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. The 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 3-2 one more time. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Harold Castro. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0. Jackson. Now playing third base and batting ninth. Number 24. Again, Echeverria.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Count. The pitch is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
Well, he's behind in the count now, and he's probably going to have to turn to something hard and straight right here.
The 3-1 fouled off. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Now you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble.
Attention, please. He's hitting for the net. Number 20. Pete.
And he lays off there, 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And a relay home. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Not much in the way of... Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And a relay to the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-1 game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the runner is in from second. The relay throw, and he's in there with a 2-run triple.
That's the difference between average and good hitters. Good hitters almost always take advantage of RBI opportunities when they present themselves. He does it here, and the lead is now 4.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley. Should be extra bases for Cabrera. In to score is the runner from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
Number 33.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Two and one now. Has a look, now the pitch. 2-2. The 2-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. This one's down to third. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. Edwin Diaz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Leading off
Here's
the break,
Echeverria now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So up steps Ozzie Albies, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder,
Digging in, Marcell Ozuna. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and a strike to count. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this bat.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Braves are... Mark Melanson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom.
number 36, Mark Melanson.
Now here it comes. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
The right fielder.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. A couple of walks for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chopped toward the second baseman. Albies scoops it up in time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Harold Castro. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna is under it, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. At the plate, Ender Inciarte, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now here's a slider that can't quite. Seth Lugo takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Back to first, a 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Up next for Atlanta.
In now, Tyler Flowers, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's sliders.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The New York Mets jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Marcus Stroman notches his 3rd win of the year. Mike Soroka pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For Atlanta, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.